babes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya. If this is your very first time here. Today we are going to be playing in some new BeautyBakerie products. They did just launch some new complexion products. So we have new foundations and concealers, and this is the InstaBake Aqua Glass Foundation and Concealer. They did come out with 30 shades of foundation and 18 shades of concealer. I'm gonna play with it, do a quick little review, see how we like it and all that jazz. Before we hop into it, please make sure that you have hit subscribe below so that you are updated every time that I drop new videos. Without further ado, let's hop right into this review. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face, and this is with my Maybelline primer. I know this primer works well for me, which is why I'm not gonna go in with a new primer. I'm gonna go ahead and use my regular smegular primer because I know she's gonna work, and we're gonna hop right into the foundation. So the shades I were sent was 315 warm, 317 warm, and 119 neutral. I feel like my match perfectly is the 315 warm. What I am gonna do is go ahead and swatch all three on my face just so you guys can kind of see the difference. This first one is 319 neutral. Looks like more of a concealer shade for me. This next one is 317 warm, which could also very well be a concealer for me as well. And this last one, which looks a lot like the foundations I usually use, is 315 warm. So this one typically would be my shade of foundation. I feel like you guys know me enough to know that typically my foundations will look kind of light when I first put them on, but it all ends up working out in the end. But once that's blended out, I feel like that is more my shade. You kind of can see it happening with my neck and my chest area right there. So that's my shade. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off, and we're gonna go ahead and apply that foundation. Okay, so like I said, the shade that I am using is 315 warm. So I believe it is my undertone. I do like the undertone of it. One thing that I will mention about the foundation is it does have kind of a watery feeling to it, so it kind of reminds me of Fenty the Pro Matte foundation, the first foundation, not the new one that they came out with. I'm not sure the consistency of that, but this one is very liquidy, and I don't mind that because it does spread better. But one thing I will say is I do believe that this is more of a medium coverage type of foundation. It's buildable to me, but it's not full coverage like right out the jump. Like if you're a full coverage queen like me, then you do got to build this up a little bit to get the color that you want. So for concealer, you guys know I do like to go a little bit lighter. We have 06 Sugar Daddy and 07 Cream Brulee. I think I'm gonna go ahead with Sugar Daddy and put this like as my base concealer, and then I'm gonna go in with Cream Brulee just to brighten it up. Okay, so as far as the concealer is concerned, we have a very thick concealer on our hands, and I love that. If you guys watch me, you know that I do like a nice thick concealer that will really cover up what you need it to cover up and really give you the coverage that you need. I believe that the concealer is full coverage versus the foundation being full coverage. So I am taking this just to put it in the lighter areas because I do want to brighten up the face. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Now BeautyBakerie has been going on record saying that this does create like a filter, and I cannot lie, I see what they're talking about when I'm looking at this foundation, especially at the concealer. The foundation gives you that, it gives you that foundation, obviously foundation, but it gives you that, you know, base. But this concealer on top of the foundation, like mixing those formulas together, is what's really giving me that that filter type of look. So just for a little bit of security, I'm gonna go in with, this is 05 Desperation, and I'm putting this around my mouth. And I'm doing this just for a little security, a little more coverage, because I do tend to crease up in that area. Now that we have that done, I'm gonna go ahead in with the powder. Today we are gonna be using the BeautyBakerie powder, and this is their Yellow Havana powder. So on top of feeling airbrushed already with these products, you get an airbrush feeling with the powder. It kind of feels as though they all work together, you know, all together as a trio to create the filter type of look. So I'm gonna go ahead in with my bronzer, and this is my Time Beauty bronzer, and it's a bronzer that I always use, so I just want to see how it looks with this foundation. So that gave us a very beautiful clean canvas. I did just go ahead and contour my nose with my bronzer as well, and you know, just make sure that I brought that depth into the face, and I'm loving the shadows it's giving me and just the very airbrushed look. I don't know if y'all see it, but I'm a fan of it. I like it. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick eye look off camera because we do have one more product that they came out with that I'm interested to see the finish of. Disrespectful. They did come out with another product that I am interested to see the finish of, so let's hop right into that. Okay, so I ended up doing a really cute, just kind of colorful look, gold and pink and brown look. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into highlighter. Today we are going to be using their Milk and Honey palettes. This is their Milk and Honey highlighting palette, and we're also going to be mixing that with their Cotton Candy Champagne palette as well, which is super cute. That's a little cotton on the top, really, really cute. So in the Milk and Honey palette, I'm gonna pop into Queen Being, and that is like this gold shade up in the top corner, and this is beautiful. This is my first time actually using this, and it is gorgeous. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the cheek as well, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dip into the Cotton Candy Champagne palette. This is a blush highlighter palette, so we have blushes, but they kind of have like a highlighter feel in them. I think I'm gonna go for the darker one, Stop and Smell the Rosé. Look at how pretty that is. You guys see this pigment there? Oh my goodness. That is absolutely gorgeous. Before we get into lips, we're gonna get into this spray. This is their Sweet Grace baking spray. This is a setting spray, obviously, but first of all, look at the packaging. Super cute. We don't gotta talk about packaging when it comes to BeautyBakerie. It's like something that you would spray like on your pan before you start making your eggs or whatever. That's kind of what it's shaped like. Super cute. So for this, you just want to hold about 8 to 10 inches away from your face and then mist the face in a circular motion about 2 to 4 times. So the lipstick that I decided to go with was the Snickerdoodle lip gloss, and I love, y'all, this packaging. I can't get over BeautyBakerie's packaging. Like, it is just so dope. All right, so this is the finished look. My final thoughts on the products. Like I said, the foundation does have more of a watery texture to it, just similar to the Fenty Beauty first foundation launch, the matte foundation, but it is very buildable. It's medium to full coverage, and I think that mixed with the concealer, now that's where your filter comes on, and mixed with the setting powder too, but that's where the filter situation comes in, because I definitely can vouch for the fact that it does give you a very filter-like look. I love it. I absolutely love it. The concealer is extremely full coverage, extremely thick, to where if you have issues with like smile lines or frown lines, it will keep it at bay. Typically by this time I have smile lines like crazy, and I've actually like stopped and made my daughter dinner and did a lot of other different things between actually doing and finishing my face and like getting up and going, and I still don't have smile lines when I'm like looking normal. Let me try to look normal. You see, like typically I will have the smile lines and I don't. I did set that with powder, but it's mostly that concealer that I put in this area. Like, I'm down for it. I definitely think that this concealer is a concealer I'm going to continue to use on a regular basis because it does fix that problem for me, and I'm here for it. The spray, like I said, super cute packaging. It smells good, and I am here for this as well. My face is not budged, and I told you I've had my face on for at least about almost 30 minutes to an hour of getting up and living life and doing things in between filming, but yeah, it's keeping it at bay so far. I would love to do like a little wear test to see how well this works, so that might be happening in the future. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment below if you want to, hit subscribe below if you have not yet, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.